Hello and welcome back to Season 2 of House of Homebrew. This season we are playing Scorched Earth. As always is my cast of heroes, and I am, as always, your Dungeon Master, James Logan. Thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna go ahead and introduce everybody real quick. To my left, we have Chance Owen, playing Mayor Cucker Savache, mayor of the town of Gruznik. We have Orion Windblower being played by the one, the only Mason Dodson. We have Junk. Hey. Played by Dominic Boucher. Switching over to the other side, we've got Hailey Boucher playing Ravenna. We've got Tuck Tuck, played by our good friend Josh Malloy.
I have a mustache this time.
And to the table, we have Zoe Jones playing the beautiful, wonderful Willow. Thank you all so much for joining me. We've got a lot to get into, but first and foremost, we need to know what we're drinking today. So let me go ahead and pass you over to our bartender, Preston Walker Ranger.
You asked me about that?
Exactly what I asked you about that. Preston Walker Ranger, the most Texan man that ever Texaned, is gonna go ahead and teach us about how to make a Texas drink. Go ahead, Preston. Thanks, James. Appreciate you. Hello and welcome to the D20 Tavern. I'm Preston Walker Ranger, no relation to the fake Chuck Norris character, because I'm a real ass dude. I'm the great American cowboy, baby. And today I made a ranch water, a West Texas staple. Tequila, Topo Chico, lime juice, little bit of salt. It's delicious. Here's the recipe if you want to pause it and make it for yourself. Let's get back to that show. Thank you so much. That's a lot of guns. I saw them under the table. We'll talk about it later. Please don't bring that to set. But thank you so much, everybody. Ranch water. Let's take our sippy sip. First sip of the season. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So, Junk, welcome
back, everyone.
Welcome back.
Wow. I usually don't trust anybody from Texas, but that's really good. I like that.
Well, don't mess with them. I like that joke.
We have to laugh.
I actually have shock pads in their chair, and if they don't just conform. Hey. This season in our anthology, we are going to be taking a look at the town of Gruznik, a town inside of the cage, inside of which is known as the Dead Lands, a massive desert covering the center of Altedia, surrounded by an enormous range of mountains. The cage. Now, that didn't always used to be the case. We are, this year, in the year 174 of the New Corellian calendar. However, long ago, before the Great Shake, this was once the Grass Sea, a massive network of trading outposts, little merchants running around. It was a beautiful, lush landscape. However, the Great Shake happened, a volcano erupted, and the heat of which was trapped by the towering peaks of the cage. Nowadays, all these eons later, it is a barren desert. Now, Gruznik is at the edge of the Deadlands, so it's got a little bit of connection to the outside world, but not much. Gruznik fell into disrepair. Most of the buildings are completely blown out, and that is where we find our heroes. You guys ready to play some D&D?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Camera comes down. We see in front of us the town of Gruznik. Population only 200 people. Long ago, used to be bustling in the streets. Now, not so goddamn much. Every single building that is still standing is decrepit. Very few roofs, walls are crumbling. Most buildings are held together by a cobbling of raptor skins, different fabrics, and whatever people could do to make it look like a home. We're going to cut first to Mayor Cucker Savache. We see a tavern, swinging saloon doors. Again, raptor skins covering, trying to protect people from the sun as we enter into this world. We start off first by Cucker Savache being thrown through the saloon doors. They swing open, slam, as Cucker slams on the ground in the dirt road on his back.
Well, no good deed goes unpunished.
We see immediately a bugbear with no legs and pegs where his legs used to be, barely half of a femur, peg legs underneath, swing through the saloon doors straight at Cucker, falling on top of him, punches him in the face, and then let's roll initiative real quick. I got a 9.
Ooh, I got 4.
4?
Yeah.
You see Willie the bugbear standing on top of you. Goes ahead. He first of all grabs you by the collar and he goes, "Don't you tell me what to do, you motherfucker! You think you're in charge around here? I'll kill you! I'll kill you dead!" And he goes to punch you in the face. That's a natural 3 on the die. So he whiffs completely, missing your dragonborn face. And as you go to retaliate, please describe your character.
So I'm laying on the ground right now. My leather brown duster is all dirty. Thankfully, it's covering the very nice, fine, almost church clothes that I have underneath it. I'm a dragonborn. I'm red. I got a big tail, and goggles on top of my head to protect me from the desert when I go out scavenging, or on missions for the town. I have like copper gauntlets essentially on each of my wrists. There's a couple spells that I have that burn copper, so I like to have it on hand. And then I have a little, I like to imagine like a bird rib cage as a toothpick that I carry around. Anyways, he whiffs at me.
He whiffs at you. He whiffs at you.
I barely dodge and I go, "Oh, Willie, there's a reason they have a 12 drink limit."
You don't get to decide anything about my life.
And then I cast Burning Hands on him. To get him off.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna kill the guy.
Shit. So he's technically, because he's kind of on top of you, I think, no, he's not prone. He could actually move out of the way. So he's not going to get disadvantage on the dex save. What is your saving throw?
My saving throw, 13.
13. That is going to be an 11. So he's going to take the full brunt of this damage. Go for it. What does it look like as you cast Burning Hands as well?
So I touch my thumbs and my fingers go up, and I essentially use it like a shotgun.
Gotcha.
Every time. So I'll essentially like force him off and push
Beautiful.
him. And I will be rolling 3d6 fire damage.
3d6. Go for it.
He explodes. He just explodes. Plus all the ethanol in his system, he's just gonna.
His wooden
He's a
peg
walking Molotov cocktail. He's just got shrapnel.
I'm a really good mayor. That's a whopping 17.
3d6. 3d6 is a 5.
Almost max.
First roll of the game. I fucking love it.
I'm a really good mayor.
You blast Willie off of you. He is immediately knocked unconscious. He flies through the air, peg leg. One of them pops off, and he slams back down in front of the saloon.
And I very slowly bring myself to my feet. I see 2 bystanders watching. And I go, "Oh, official mayor business." And I walk up and I grab
One of them is a female guy, and she goes, "Don't you worry about it, honey."
Charm. And I walk up to Willie and I grab him by his lapel and I prop him up on the side of the building. And I go, "Willie, what's got into you this time?"
He's unconscious right now.
Not gonna answer, huh? All right. Anybody want to help Mayor bring this guy back to the office?
I mean, helped you every day this week so far, so why would today be any different?
You see, as you say that, Tuk Tuk walks from inside the bar where he was. Tuk Tuk, please describe your character as you push through the saloon doors.
Yeah. My name is Tuk Tuk, and I'm a 7-foot bugbear. Although, as you can tell by the looks of me, I'm more bear than bug. And I'm covered head to toe in auburn hair, and I wear brown overalls. I'm a blacksmith, so I like to keep things really simple. So yeah, that's what else do you need to know? Can we move on? That's enough.
Hey, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put all that pressure on you.
No, it's not pressure. I just feel like there's time well spent otherwise.
Go ahead, both of you, and make perception checks.
Ooh.
9.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You don't notice it, but you do because you know to look for it. He's got his normal health potion that he keeps on his waist so he can pull fuck shit like this. You can go ahead and give it to him if you want to bring him back from unconsciousness.
I pull that thing off of him, I pop the cork on it, and I just dump it on his face. I just like I'm pouring water on it. Slap it a little bit. Willie, wait up. Gotta take you in, buddy.
Did you get me?
I'm gonna grab him by his one remaining peg leg and just start dragging him off.
Always glad to see you, Chuck.
You got me.
Good to see you, brother Cuck.
That was a good one.
I'll start following him as we head back to the sheriff's office.
You guys start going. From inside of the bar, we also have a Ravenna. Ravenna, you hear all of this happen outside. Once again, you are very new to town. Only 2 days ago did you get here. Prisney, the barkeep, the goblin barkeep, has allowed you to put up one of her hammocks that she sometimes keeps for the drunken and disorderly to stay here until you quote-unquote get back on your feet. 2 questions. Would you like to describe your character? 2, do you do anything?
I don't want to. No, I do. So Ravenna Esmeralda is a dark elf. She's got gray skin. She's very tall and lean. She's got these long ears, and she's covered in scars. Long white straight hair and purple eyes. She's very dark and mysterious, and she just rolled up into town 2 days ago. Very lost and very confused. I don't do anything about them because I don't really care about them. But I'm gonna finish my drink and then I'm gonna go find Junk because I've got business with him.
Fantastic. Absolutely. We're gonna go ahead and continue. You're gonna go head over to Junk's place. We're gonna go ahead and resolve you guys real quick. As you drag Willie back to the sheriff's office, you guys walk in, you see dirt floor, busted out building once again, and a cell on one side that is wide enough for a person to stand in, and long enough that 3 people could stand shoulder to shoulder. Just depth like that, width. It is more for show than anything else. And you guys go ahead, and Willie does not fight you. He just gets drug along on his back, and the entire time he goes, "But I kicked you hard this time. I got you.
No, you got me good, Willie.
I got you good this time. Did you see me swing through the door?
Willie, you haven't beat me in 4 goes, buddy.
I'm gonna get you next time. No, let me. Hold on. No, you don't get to say that.
And
because you're not. You drag him in.
I slide the door open.
And you kind of toss him in there. And he goes, "Hey, can I have the keys though to let myself out in the morning and go back home?"
Yeah, buddy.
He catches the keys. He goes, "All right. See you later, Mayor.
Just stop causing trouble."
Take it easy, cunt."
I turn to Tuk Tuk. I go, "Hey man, I swiped a couple meat off some teens the other day. You want one?"
No, you know I don't drink. It's just root beer for me, thank you.
I ain't drinking root beer, buddy.
Well, I would take one if you want to buy me one back at the bar. For helping you out today.
Yeah, more than happy, bud.
Much obliged.
Beautiful. With that, I'm gonna come back to you guys. Hang out. You going back to the bar?
We're going back to the bar.
Back to the bar. Fantastic. Ravenna, you're on your way to Junk's place, which is where we will now cut to. Junk, please describe your character.
Yes. All right, I'm Junk. You see, in a ramshackle house, it's really not even a house, it's more of a shed, really. It's basically like aluminum walls with like a plastic roof that are just strung together with some like metal wire holding them together and like wooden posts just like shoved into the sand. There's a little bed in the corner that's just made of straw, and there's a really nice fine silk blanket laid over that bed. Everything else in here is disgusting. It's covered in gunk. Everything's covered in sand and dust. Even Junk himself is covered in sand and dust. You see a little green goblin in the corner of the room. He's only about 4'6". He's got big goggles on his head, and his clothes are in tatters. He basically is not wearing anything. It's like shorts that are like just cut different angles, different sizes. One leg is shorter than the other. He's got a staff leaned up against the table that he's by, and you see a big frying pan is strapped to his hip. And he's holding a lamp in his hand and just muttering to himself like, "Fucking whatever. I wonder what this fucking thing is. It's nice. It looks real nice." And he's really studying hard. You also see like a lot of random things around the room that he has crafted or found. He's really a hoarder. Mm-hmm. He hoards everything that he finds. So outside of his house, you see just piles of junk, piles of metal and rock and whatever he finds on his scouting missions outside.
Beautiful.
I am holding a lamp. It's a golden lamp, and I would like to know what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and... So are you using a spell to do this? Or
No, I think I'm just going to do just in like a
investigation check? Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
Okay. Oh, nice. 19.
19?
Yeah, 19.
Hell yeah. With a 19, as you look at this lamp, you kind of like, run your hand through your greasy spiked, like it's a white mohawk, but it's not white anymore because it's just so fucking gunky. You're just like looking at this thing, just take a look. And as you listen to it, you hear a little it's strange. You don't recognize what the instrument would be, but it's just like this soulful melody coming from inside of the lamp. And you see the stopper on top of it. It's classic oil lamp handle, stopper on the top of it, is just so, it will not move. Like that's the way to open it. You understand how oil lamps work as an artificer. That's very basic. You open it, you put a wick in, all that. Right. It is completely jammed stuck. That's what you get with a 19 investigation.
What is this fucking thing? It's playing some real good tunes. All right, I'm gonna figure you out one of these days. I just look around and I'm just gonna cast detect magic on it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do I have to roll for that? I just cast detect magic.
Yeah, you just cast detect magic. So you cast detect magic. Let me tell you right now.
Yeah.
Magic.
Magic, yeah. For
sure. Definitely magic. Specifically abjuration magic, the school of wards, bonds, that kind of stuff. You kind of recognize this thing as potential. There's noise coming from inside. 19 investigation. This is magic. There's probably something cool trapped inside of this.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Could be just a music box that you could just if you find a way to amplify it, maybe get a phonograph, horn, maybe put that in it. You might even have one in your workshop.
You see Junk just turns around and starts rummaging, throwing shit around.
Absolutely.
He's ass up, face down, just rummaging through piles of
100%.
shit in his house. Just throwing stuff around, lifting stuff up.
Beautiful.
And just rummaging.
As you are doing this, you hear a knock on the door.
Nope. Who's that?
You call out.
What? What do you want?
Hey, you in there?
Fucking. No! I'm not home.
But you said something, which means you're inside.
No, it's my homunculus. You can't. I'm not here.
Wait,
Junk's not home right now.
Can I
Please
play
leave a
with-
message
Can I play with your dog?
at the beep.
Can I play with your dog today?
I don't have a dog.
But I want to play. Can you get? I want to play with your dog.
Oh, my dog's not home either. My dog's with me.
But wait, I thought you said that you were the dog. Let me inside. Let me in. Let me inside.
Fine. Oh, just shut up, please. Just please don't say. Just don't. Any noise is just not allowed. And I just open the tin that is the door. It doesn't even have a handle. It's just a slab of tin.
Immediately, Gruzba, the sort of Dennis the Menace town child. He's this tiny little goblin. He's about 2.5 feet tall. He's a child. He goes,
Thanks. Where's the dog?
and he runs between your feet and just starts crawling around and looking for your homunculus. Where does your homunculus usually hang out?
So it depends on the day. So some days I have my homunculus. It's a spell that I only cast on certain days when I need him. Today I didn't think that I needed him, so he's actually just on a shelf right now.
He climbs the
alive,
shelf
it's just like a
immediately, like a ladder,
Yeah.
and is just like kicking shit over as he goes up there.
Hey, you just watch what you're doing.
And as he grabs it, it kind of tips back toward him, and he starts to fall. As he's falling, he starts grabbing in the air, almost slow motion, and grabs the lamp on his way down, knocking it to the floor.
No, what the fuck are you doing, kid? Come on. Oh,
I want to play with the dog.
shit.
As
fuck.
it hits the floor, you hear a tink.
Oh, shit.
Something breaks. The cat pops off.
I jump toward it and like throw my hands over it to try and like keep whatever's in because it might be dangerous. I'm not sure.
Absolutely. Once you do that, you are go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yes.
That is a 4.
You get blasted back. Yes. As the
I get blasted back. My tin wall, literally, I hit it and it just goes. Fuck.
backward. As you lift your head up, you see the lamp over on its side on the ground. All of a sudden, wind just starts spiraling out of the thing. It's the thing that blew you back. And it's so powerful that the gyroscopic energy of it stands it up on its own. And it's just buzzing and whirring. You go, wind is filling your entire house, blowing everything else off the shelf. Your silk thing goes flying out your door. Your bed sheet goes flying out the door.
Not my blanket.
And this wind continues up into the sky.
Oh, shit.
As it disappears off into the sky, you look back down into your house and see. Please describe your character, Mason.
Whoa, daddy. My name is Orion, and I am the most handsome genasi you've ever seen.
Yeah, no shit.
Like I've been sculpted from the air. My hair white. My skin blue. And I can rock a jam like you've never seen.
Oh, baby. This is the weirdest shit that's happened in a while.
Orion, you bend down, pick up your cowboy hat, situated on top of your head. You see Ophelia, your snake, wrap around your leg, slither up your body, and wrap herself across your shoulders.
We're free, pretty mama. We're free.
You see her tongue kind of like flicks out. Jack, how tall is he? Like 6 foot?
6 foot.
6 foot, 6 foot, beautiful sculpted blue man with a snake wrapped around him, leather vest, fucking dope ass pants. He's got instruments all over him. He's got a dagger. He's got a rapier. He's got a whip. Just the coolest fucking cowboy you've ever seen in your life, standing in your was messy, now destroyed house.
Oh, shit. I bet you came from that lamp, huh?
I was in that lamp. What year is it?
It's New Corellian calendar, 174.
Depends on what you're looking for. I like to call it a Tuesday.
If my tally marks are correct, I've been in that lamp for 100 years.
Well, when'd you go in?
100 years.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. You've probably been in there about 100 years.
I hope you don't expect me to make any wishes for you.
No,
I'm not that
much.
Not that type of genie.
Genie?
I'm a genasi.
I thought that shit was fake.
I look pretty real to me. Where are we? What is this?
Grisbot, is still on the ground. Your compy-styled homunculus is still laying on top of him.
Grisbot, put the dog down. Is this a dream?
I don't know. I've never seen somebody so handsome.
Who's
Yeah, me
this
neither.
little midget here?
He's just a little shit that lives in this town. Get out of here. Go. Shoo.
Can I take the dog?
No, don't fucking.
Can I please
No,
take
put the dog
Can you
down.
make me a dog?
I take the dog out of his hand. It's not a dog, by the way, at all.
You're a mean-head.
Yeah, well,
And,
shoot.
and he
Scram.
scurries off, kicking up dust the whole way.
Oh shit, my blanket! And I.
It's caught in a bush, like probably like 100 yards away. You grab it,
Oh, man,
you
I'm,
pick
like,
it up.
shaking it out.
Go ahead
Shaking it.
and make a perception check for me, or investigation, either one.
Want to walk around and look at the stuff in
Go
John's
ahead and make
house.
an investigation check as well.
You said investigation or what?
Investigation or perception, whichever one you.
16.
16. You understand your time in your traveling circus. You saw a lot of weird shit and a lot of weird like maker type people. He's definitely one of those. More grungy than you're used to, for sure. It's a lot of random bullshit that's still covered in grime and rust and sand. But you do see a workbench that has like little like almost like scratched out marks for like where the wrench goes, and like everything's complete chaos, but it obviously makes sense to him.
You also see what'd you roll?
16.
16, yeah. You also see on my table like a bunch of tattoo supplies.
Yes.
And also junk is tattooed like head to toe. I got 11.
On 11.
Yeah.
You pick it up. There is a little tear,
Son of a bitch!
probably about this long. It's like enough to put your arm through.
Oh man.
What's the matter, little goblin boy?
Look. This is my best fucking blanket, man. Oh, shit. I just put it on my bed. I like lay it out real nice.
Yeah.
I gotta fix that one of these days. Oh well. That can wait, I guess.
What's your name, by the way, baby?
That's not important, but people call me Junk.
Junk.
Yeah, what's your name again?
My name's Orion.
Yeah, it fits. So, what's your deal? What is this?
I got trapped by a sorcerer in a lamp.
Fucking sorcerers. We got a couple of those in town.
I just want to say thanks for rubbing me out, Daddy.
Yeah, anytime, buddy.
You're a dirty little tinkerer, aren't you?
Yeah, you know it. I really should clean this place up, but I don't fucking care.
This place is covered in grime.
Yep.
That's okay, baby. I'm dirty too, just not in this way.
Man, I like you. This is weird, but I kinda like you.
I kind of like you too, Daddy.
Alright, so you've been in there 100 years, man?
100 years.
Oh, that's fucked.
And Lord, I am thirsty.
Oh yeah.
Not for water.
Oh, I get you. Hey, there's a little tavern in town. It's a shithole, but I can take you over there.
I could go for a drink.
Oh shit! Wait, what time is it? I just look out my blown out wall at the sign. Well, I'll take in like maybe 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
As you look out your blown out wall, you see Ravenna coming toward you.
What?
Ravenna, as you are approaching Junk's house, you hear it first, and then you see it. His place just gets almost leveled to the ground. He flies out. He comes back in. A little goblin kid comes running past you. As Grisbot comes past you, he just goes,
You're that weird lady, aren't you?
If you want to call me that, sure.
Yeah, you're weird.
You're
Anyway,
weird too.
No, I'm normal.
No, you're not.
I'm completely normal.
Have you heard yourself talk?
Yeah, I hear it every time I speak.
It's annoying.
You're annoying.
You're annoying.
No, you're annoying.
and he runs away. As you hear this big explosion, you see everything get blown out. You see that wind up into the sky. clouds is an overstatement for the level of precipitation this place gets, but there are wisps that do happen. There is water. There's a spring north of town with the stream that comes down. That's kind of the water supply for Greznik. You do see what is clouds swirl up and get dissipated. That air burst went fucking high. As you approach, you see Junk kind of lean out his door and then look at you.
Oh, fucking speak of the devil.
What happened to your house?
Oh, some blue piece of ass just showed up. Dude's fucking hot. Just like, is that like air thing? Tornado shit? Yeah, I don't know, man.
Are you the...
My name's Orion. What's your name, pretty mama?
Ravenna, but you can call me Raven. Junk, do you have the thing that...
Yeah, give me a second. I walk into the corner and I pull out a leg brace that's like super nice. It's got like gears in it and mechanical things that go for it, and I set it on the ground. I'm like, ta-da.
That's intense. Thank you.
Yeah, it's gonna help you, so.
You want to help me put it on? Because I don't really know how to...
Let me help you, pretty mama.
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, get this guy to do it.
Thank you. I look for a place to sit down.
I look at my bed, and then I look at her, and I kind of like check her for dirt. All right, fucking sit on the bed.
Okay, thank you. And as I go over to the bed, you see that I hobble a little bit. My leg's a little not great. It's a little wonky.
What happened to your leg, pretty mama?
It's a long story, I think.
Is it though?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Yeah,
So.
You don't know.
That's not a long story.
Yeah, well, thank you, Junk.
You can't remember.
I don't remember, no. No, it's the same thing that did all this to me, and I've got about 3-4 days in my memory, so.
I saw you were squinting a bit, and I'm just, whatever. Here, I tossed you a pair of goggles. Yeah, I just fixed those up the other day, but it's not a big deal, so.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you. I can't really see out there.
Are we done here?
Will you help me put this on and then?
Oh yeah.
Let me help you.
Okay. Thank
don't know
you.
how to use that, dude. I take it out.
I can figure it out.
I just like clip it onto your leg and like hit a button and it goes, and it like latches onto your leg like super tight.
Ooh.
Your speed is now 30. You can walk properly again.
Love it.
Definitely
Thank you.
still recommend using the staff to get around
I
different.
don't have one yet. I have a stick right now.
Well, you just stick
Yeah.
to help move around, and but now you can actually move
And see.
and not have a bunch of fucked up shit.
Thank you, Junk.
Yeah.
How much do I owe you?
You don't have any fucking money, dude. It's fine.
I have a little.
We're going to get something. I don't know. This guy just spent 100 years in a little tiny lamp.
Maybe my thirst can be quenched here.
Like
Like you, dude.
like alcohol? Were you guys headed to
Yeah, we're
the
headed
tavern?
there,
Okay, rad. Thank you.
God.
You guys.
The horniest season.
Orion is fully rebuffed by Ravenna, and we're actually going to go ahead and cut over to beautiful Willow.
This episode is sponsored by Firelight Fables, a fantasy and tabletop RPG-inspired candle maker for transporting you to magical worlds. Embark on a sensory journey with their storytelling candles meticulously crafted to transport you directly into the heart of your favorite fantasy books or immerse you in your D&D adventures. Whether you're a devoted reader, a tabletop gaming enthusiast, or a creative spirit seeking inspiration for your latest hobby or craft, they transport you to magical worlds with just the light of a wick. Not only do these candles smell amazing, but they're made from high quality, toxin-free ingredients, including essential oils and natural wax. For 10% off, use code HOMEBREW10, all one word at checkout. When you use this code, not only do you receive a discount, but you help out the show with each candle sold. So thank you for supporting us and small businesses like Firelight Fables. Now, let's get back to the episode.
You know, everybody's got their favorite show. Some people say, Community's a phenomenal sitcom. Some people are still into Game of Thrones, sans the last season. My favorite show is whatever you guys are enjoying about this show, because I love this show and I love working on it, and that is why I want to say thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of the buttons, and check out our Patreon, because we got a bunch of bonus content over there that I know you guys are going to love as well. But I'll stop there. Let's get back to the episode, because that's what we're all here for in the first place. Willow, would you please like to describe your character?
Yeah, Willow is a satyr. She's a druid. She has long, dark auburn hair with dark blue eyes. And obviously, same color on the beautiful legs. She's very pronounced in her way. Strong. Yeah.
Beautiful.
She carries around a lot of little pouches to carry medicine and make potions along the way.
Awesome. Camera comes down, comes to this beautiful greenhouse near the edge of Greznik. A bunch of just broken glass reformed into actual panels to create that greenhouse effect. Camera comes down through the glass, clears up, and then you see a beautiful little moss bed with Willow sitting crisscrossed on that moss. Gorgeous plants all around her, little fountain in the back, little wellspring fountain, natural, but mainly due to druidic magic, creating this beautiful little oasis for herself. Willow, as you're in there doing whatever you do during the day, you hear the crunching of gravel outside of your greenhouse, and through the thick panes of glass, you see the distorted shape of a man coming around to the front and a knock on the door.
Junk, is that you?
No, it's not Junk, love.
Oh, hi.
May I come in, please?
Yeah, of course. Welcome yourself in.
Opens the door, and you see a man that you know, you've been in town for about a year now, and this man is Truckett Merketch. He is the main farmer of Greznik. Hard character sometimes to deal with because he's very, very strong-willed. However, he is the main source of food for town. And he comes in and he starts kind of taking a look around. This big, giant half-orc man. He's about 6'8", very large, broad shoulder, with this little chin goatee with a couple rings in it. These big tusks coming out of the front. Not full orc fucking maulers, but little teeth. And he comes in and he looks around and he goes, "Well, sorry, I didn't mean to intrude, but I just, I heard about what you got going on over here. Just figured I'd stop by, take a look, and maybe have a bit of a conversation. Is that all right with you?"
Yeah, of course. I stand up and slowly kind of gallivant over to him.
Gallivant across the room. And he goes, "Well, listen, I'll just cut to the chase. What you got planned for this?"
Well, actually, right now I'm working on a little bit of extension. I'm expecting at some point Junk to come on over, but I'm not sure if that's happening today. He's gonna help me finish up a few more things off of the side of this beautiful greenhouse that you see, so that I can.
What you planning on building?
Yeah, I'm building an extra bit to, as you can see, a lot of these plants aren't really growing that much food yet. I use them to make medicine and potions mostly.
I heard about medicine.
Yeah, it's great. You can come to me whenever you need for something like that.
Thank you very much.
I am planning to build some area out to grow some food, some fresh food. I heard your name is Truckett, by the way, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm Willow.
Right. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Yeah. You sell meat, right?
That would be my main export, yes. Make a good bit of coin for the town, make sure everybody stays fed. It's my main concern, of course.
Yeah. Great. Well, I would like to potentially help out with that, which is what I'm kind of preparing for right now.
Interesting, right. You see Truckett kind of, he leans back a little bit and he looks around and he goes, well, I think we could maybe talk about that in the future. Just really wanted to come see what you had so far, right? And I had another piece of business to discuss with you. I'm gonna go take this to the old cuck over there, Mayor Cuck. But we do have a bit of a, let's say, a bit of a problem happening out down my way. We've got some, some of the local wildlife acting a bit funny. Looking a little funky, you know what I mean? So I was going to get him on it, but, I understand that you are well-versed in the flora and fauna of the world. So I might have asked you to come along. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Can I ask maybe what are their behaviors like? Why do you say they look funky?
Well, there's a bit of, carnivores going a bit haywire. Usually they just take what they take and then that's it. But then now, problem is we've had a bit of a herd of Triceratops move in recently near some of my fences. As I was out there humanely, of course, trying to keep them away. We saw a few a raptor pack and somehow a T-Rex trying to attack the herd, and they, first of all, never seen them work together. Second of all, they were acting bizarre, faster than normal, for one, and erratic. So I just, maybe we see it from a distance, see what's going on, and go from there. I mean, mainly I just want to bring Cuck in because that is his job, and I will make sure that he does that job.
It's good for him to know, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As the mayor of the town, he's got to, protect the private interests of the people.
Yeah, he does his best with that.
He does his best with that. Yeah. Elected official. Fucking arse. Anyway, I was going to head down to his office at the sheriff's station if you wanted to join me.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's be on our way then.
Alrighty.
Beautiful. You and Truckett head on out. You come up to here on him. He's got this big, bulky chest, but he's always wearing this really nice pressed black and white vest. And so he's just walking around looking, definitely he's got these big, strong, thick hands. Also, if you'd like to make an insight check on him as he's wandering around.
18?
18. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll.
Your insight is wild.
I know.
That is crazy.
Druids, bro. Wisdom based.
Damn, I don't have a +6
Six.
anything.
You get from that conversation, he was not just checking out what you had going on. He was surveying it with a very intelligent eye and a very business-like eye. Yeah. With an 18, you have heard of this guy being a bit of a shyster, a bit of a, he's there for himself, and he will help where he can, as long as it doesn't affect him. So it's interesting that's why, he kept saying, I'm coming to see what you've got going on, and I'm interested in doing business potentially. Little weird.
Little weird.
I've
been expecting him, though.
You've been expecting
Yeah.
him? Oh, definitely. I think with that insight, you knowing kind of who he is, potentially you growing food, you would have expected the food guy to come by. Yeah. You guys start walking into town, and you see Cuck and Tuck walking across the street from the sheriff's office into the tavern.
And I know you don't have any kids, Cuck, and you might be the right guy to talk to about this, but I can't seem to break through with this kid, man. He doesn't understand all these sacrifices that I've made for him. Every single decision I make seems is for the betterment of him and his future, and he just doesn't want to. He just doesn't want to connect, and it's so frustrating,
No, it's frustrating, my friend. It's frustrating.
Yeah, so I don't know if you have any advice to offer. At this point, I'm at a loss. So I'll take any advice that I can get, even from Prisney. I'm here every day and hoping that you can offer some wisdom.
As you guys open those saloon doors, you see Prisney behind the bar. Goblin woman, long red, what are they? Not pigtails, when they're braided.
Braids.
Like what Wendy's got, you know what I
Like
mean?
what?
Wendy from Wendy's.
Oh, well, Wendy's braid. Yeah.
Those are called braids.
She's got 2 braids.
Baconator braids. They're called Baconator braids. Great, now I'm hungry.
I made a new rule this season that they can't name any of their characters based on products, so this is just gonna be full. I know that they're gonna do it.
I'm so Hyundai right now. Hyundai for a Baconator.
Robbins Mitsubishi Honda Civic. You guys walk in, you see Prisney going back and forth, serving drinks. She's got a little there's like stairs that lead up to the back of the bar when you look over the back of the bar top. So she's eye level with everybody sitting there, but she is like 3.5 feet tall. So she's just she's got this built up second platform behind that she runs back and forth on, and it's a series of little bridges to the back bar where she can go grab stuff. And you just see her big red braids whipping around behind her as she's working. As you guys enter.
We go up to the bar, and I approach her and I go, let's get 2 waters and some advice from a friend.
Tuck, you really gonna ask me how to raise your son again?
I'm at a loss. I'm backed into a corner here. I'm sorry I keep bothering you about this every day, but
Listen, I mean, kids are alright. Kids are alright. I'll be honest with you. You know, I've got my 6, and they put me through the ringer when I was raising him. Okay, I understand what you're going through. You can't force the kid to love you.
but I also feel like at the same time I can.
You know, Tuck, you spend as much time talking to your son as you've been talking to us. You might have break Duke.
That's what I've been saying this entire time.
But you guys actually want to talk to me.
Right, that's a good point. Well, I get paid too, but
I think you're
right.
You're a great guy. You're a great guy.
I would like to change the subject because I don't, I feel like I don't want to talk about this anymore.
You're saying that you see Junk walk into the barn.
Followed by Orion.
And Ravenna.
I'm fucking telling you, man, he did not expect me to put that guy in the old temple. That shit's so. Oh, hey, Cup.
How you doing, Junk?
Hey, can I get a couple of beers? I don't know what she wants, but whatever she wants.
Yeah, what can I get you, John?
That's what I said.
I know, but you were looking over there, so you gotta look me in the eyes before you try to fucking order shit. You know how it works here. You gotta treat me with respect.
All right,
You're
all
fucking
right.
looking off into the distance. I'm not gonna fucking talk to you, right?
What's your name, pretty mama?
Oh, hello there, you tall drink of water. What's your name?
My name's Orion.
My name is Prisney. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
I bet you are.
I am. I was wondering if my friend Junk and I and my new friend Raven, we could get a couple drinks.
Oh, you trying to drink today?
Beer, perhaps.
Oh, I got beer.
I'd like something stronger than beer.
You'd like something stronger than beer?
Strongest thing you got. If it's tar, I'll take it.
Get a little
honey, I got
homemade moonshine for the lady.
Absolutely, of course. Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me.
It's a 2.
Well, it's an 8.
It's an 8? Okay. 8's not that bad. Prisney, as she gets some drinks for everybody, gives you guys yours, and then you see a small little note under your straight up pint glass of liquor.
No, yeah.
As she slides it over, she goes, "There you go, sweetheart."
Thank you. What does the note say?
The note says, "He's handsome, but let me know if you need to get him, if you need me to kick him out."
I just wink at her.
I got you.
I go over to Junk and lean up against the bar next to him.
Hey, Cuck.
You bringing in more orphans?
Orphans?
2 new people in town.
You talking about me, Daddy? I happen to be an orphan. You got a problem with orphans, baby?
Mayor Cuck. Good to meet you.
You're the mayor of this little shanty town.
Yes, sir.
I've been trapped in a lamp for 100 years. And I'd rather spend another 100 years in that lamp than in your town.
Well, you smell great.
My name's Orion. You're not too bad yourself, baby.
Pleasure to meet you there.
Prisney leans back over to Raven. She goes, actually, no, he's kind of all right. That was a fucking...
No, he seems okay.
Because fuck up.
I,
You know what I mean?
yeah, sure. From what I've seen.
Anyway, cut. You want to start a tab?
You're the mayor of this town. Why don't you put our drinks on your tab?
I think that's a great idea.
Hey, the government's paying for it, not me.
Beauty.
Let's get a round of drinks for everybody.
Drinks for the whole room. Everybody, it's going to be 2 gold pieces.
The government's paying for it.
Give you your salary. It's coming out of your
I want to know
pocket.
the exact total of gold pieces that the government of Greznik has.
What?
Exact down to the last gold piece.
You
How
want me
much?
to tell you what's in the treasure?
Yeah, like how many drinks can we buy before we bankrupt the whole government?
So I'm just going to tell you a lot. A lot.
All right.
I'm not going to give you the character.
No. Just outside. You tell Joshy. Tell Joshy boy. Tell your good pal Joshy.
A lot.
All right, that's good enough.
You know, they're not a rich town.
That's a lot, dude. That's so much.
They're not a rich
A
town.
lot?
A lot. Yep.
A lot.
More than 5 for sure.
Whoa. That changes things. Yeah, drinks on the government, please.
And right when he says that,
Absolutely. Yeah.
Truckett
You
and I
and
walk in.
Truckett walk in, and Truckett kind of pushes open the door. You hear the whole room kind of go quiet for a second and look to him, and he goes, "Everyone, hello, how are we today? Just the man I was looking for. How you doing, brother?
You're good, my friend.
Yeah, come over here. Come on. I'm going to talk to you."
I give Junk like a little like, fuck this guy.
Just wink.
Look, yeah.
Come here, come on. All right, and he puts an arm around you. Very big arm. He throws it around your shoulder and goes, "Now, listen, here's what I got to tell you. Right?" And he kind of whispers down and leans into you, and he goes, "We got a problem out there. So we're going to have to go ahead and send you out there, go deal with it, right?
What do you got?
We got a bunch of fucking dinosaurs trying to fuck up my shit. So I'm going to need you to go take care of it.
You're gonna have to give me a little bit more information.
I'll give you the information on the way.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take Willow.
Willow's coming?
Absolutely, she's coming. You got anybody else in mind? You might be a bit of a tough old bit of a rough and tumble. You know what I mean?
Tuck, what do you got going on today?
Absolutely, nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. All right. That's really sad to hear. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to. That was just kind of spur of the moment, just come out my mouth. I'm sorry about that.
He's not doing great.
Don't fucking talk to me like we're friends. That's a new face.
yeah, who is this handsome man? Where did you come from?
He takes his arm off and just kind of pushes Cuck aside and just walks straight past him to Orion. He goes, "Now, what is your name, handsome stranger?"
Excuse me, I'm talking to the pretty lady. My name's Orion.
Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
What die is that?
It's just your save, so it's your d20.
That is a 14.
14?
Shit.
Okay, that's not half bad. Everybody else, as he rebuffs Truckett, you all see a vein bulge in Truckett's neck, but he lets him pass.
As he walks past, I just say, "Hey, Truckett, still fucking dinos? I mean, breeding dinos?"
Now you make
I'm very clearly laughing in the background.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Truckett picks you up by the scruff of your shirt,
Hey, man, hey.
and he throws you across the room.
Don't touch my friend, Daddy.
And you're going to go ahead and take,
As he does
bounce off
that,
the wall,
as
6
he,
points
as
of
he
damage.
does that, I use my gravity switch, and as he
shit.
throws me away, I switch the gravity to his center of gravity, and I fall back into him.
You deal him 6 points of damage.
Can I catch Junk?
And then catches Junk. You see Truckett gets like,
As Cuck catches me, I say, "What the fuck did you do, Cuck? Why did that happen?"
You give me a little fist bump. And I drop him.
Truckett is just kind of stunned, and he goes,
Man,
Right,
some.
so you. How about you come with?
Come
Yeah,
on.
we got a little job. Go take care of. I think you should come with.
Oh, I.
Yeah. You should.
I'm not much one
Nah,
for
you should come with.
jobs,
Though. I think you should come with.
Junk,
More of a
I
self-employed
think
type
you should
guy.
go ahead and come with then.
you're coming.
I shoot Junk a message using my cantrip, and I say, Junk, I got a whole heap of steel. I just got off some bandits last week. Willing to give it to you if you join us.
All right, I'm in.
You're taking the
Tuck,
job.
You're in, right? And some boy. That's about a bit of an adventure.
All this commotion, I've been wrapped up. But if my friend Junk's going along, I suppose I'll join. What's in it for somebody like me?
Well, I could be persuaded to, send a favor or two over to you.
A favor.
Yeah, I can get stuff done. Don't you worry about it. You say the word if it's within reason. I can help you out.
What am I gonna do with a favor from some ugly sack of shit like you?
Man, I love this guy.
I smacked the bartender.
Truckett says, yeah, you're coming with. You and you specifically. You're both coming with. Beautiful. All right. 5 of us. We get going. Have a lovely day, you. Fuck off.
Well, you're not coming with?
We gotta bring the girl with us,
Why?
because you look pretty out in the desert.
Yeah, this bar lighting is not flat.
I don't really think that the, sorry, don't mean to be rude, but, in your condition.
My condition.
Yeah. I don't want you slowing us down.
What's your
Would you
condition?
like to elaborate?
In detail, yeah, you're a cripple. You've got a walking stick. You've got something fucked up on your leg, and now you're wearing goggles.
At least I'm
So
not
I'm assuming-
crippled in
I'm
my
assuming you
brain
can't
like
see.
you.
You're definitely coming with. Beautiful. Trucker says, right, let's wrap up.
Actually, I have a piece of business before we go anywhere. Do you guys have a blacksmith in town?
I might be a blacksmith.
You're a blacksmith?
I'm for sure a blacksmith, yeah.
Raven,
Oh, Tuck.
nice to meet you.
All right, very nice.
Would you want to help me out with this sad little stick I got going on?
What do you need?
I don't know, like a staff or a cane or something that I could beat someone with?
Oh, sweetheart, I got any kind of number of staffs I can build you, but I need to. What kind of specific thing are you looking for?
A walking cane with a skull on it.
I'm gonna build you the most badass walking cane with a skull on it that you've ever seen, and I think it's gonna shoot fire by the time I'm done with it. But don't tell anybody.
Oh, okay. You just said that really loud in front of the
We
whole
should
bar, but...
surprise everybody mid-season with it shooting fire.
Hey,
Don't tell anyone else. Can we break the fourth wall? We never asked.
It's like in summer.
Right, mid-season.
Mid-season of which it's always summer here, so there's only one season.
Yeah, when winter shows up, we'll go, man, it's cold. I wish someone had a fire brigade.
Well, I happen to have built one for a new friend of mine.
Oh, yeah.
When would you need it done by?
Well, I don't know. How dangerous is this job?
Well, I was actually going to ask, Tuck, could you please make me a smithing tools check?
Can I go, if you need any shit, just let me know, as always, and give him a help action?
Yeah, absolutely. So you have advantage on this roll,
yeah.
and you, do you have your fire rune on you today?
Yeah, so it's 6 plus. It's a 10.
Plus
14.
14?
Oh,
And
yeah,
with
roll with advantage.
He's giving you the help action, and that will make sense.
Oh,
Yeah, 14.
14. You do have, you and Junk have kind of fucked around on some shit. If you had a skull, there is something that would be able to be an arcane focus. You've got like the beginnings of a walking stick. If you wanted to give it to her for now and see if she likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not exactly what she's asked for quite yet.
It would be at my shop, though, not on me.
In your shop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
Well, we can make a pit stop on the way over to. I actually wasn't listening terribly closely. I was kind of nodding off, but I'm pretty much ride or die with these guys. So whatever they're doing, I'm gonna tag along, but we can make a pit stop by my my smithing shop, and I think I have a gift where I can give to you today. We could all go to Tuk Tuk's as a group. I mean, it's nice to spend time with people.
You might want to walk by.
God, that was so depressing. It was so depressing to hear. All right, if you need to take a quick pit stop, I expect to see all 6 of you. Town gate, 15 minutes, right?
So we're not all going together.
I really don't want to spend time around you. Keep on.
It'd just be nice to have the company.
I'll come with you.
And
I'm fucking.
the more the merrier, but this is.
We're all going with Tuk Tuk.
All right.
Tucket,
Great.
Tucket
Well, actually,
says, right.
God, could you just? I mean, Chucket probably needs.
No.
Great. Everyone on their own volition wants to go to Tuk Tuk's place. That's great news. This is a great day.
Everybody heads over to Tuk Tuk's place. Tucket will meet you at the north gate in 15 minutes. As you guys walk up to Tuk Tuk's house, what do they see?
So my house is separate from my shop. My house is very boring and bare, but my smithing shop is immaculate. I've been smithing for a majority of my life, and it's my #1 passion outside of fathering.
I didn't mean to laugh.
I am more familiar with my blacksmithing tools than with my own son, but we're working on that. And so everything has its own little, it's kind of the antithesis of Junk's shop, where everything has its own precise location. All of my tools go in their own little homes and spots. And when I walk in, there's already a fire that's been lit, and I walk in and I just feel this sense of peace and ease, and that I'm more at home than I do in my own house. And so I go over to this bin that maybe hasn't been touched in a while, and I pull out this little sliver of metal and I hand it over to you. I give it to you. Doesn't look like much
Cool.
at first glance.
Yeah.
And I whip it really fast, and it turns into this big ass like walking cane with a skull on top. Because of magic.
Wow.
I get that a lot.
I'll let that happen for sure.
Incredible. Thank you. How much do I owe you?
Oh, nothing, sweetheart.
No, you guys keep giving
I'm
me
just
free stuff.
happy to be spending time, and that's the payment I accept right now. It's
Wow.
just, time well spent together.
Well, thank
Friendship.
you. Thank you, Tuk Tuk. I appreciate it. This is so cool.
I don't know how you find shit in here.
Pristine, organized. It's an absolute happy place. Fuck this shit, dude. Do you want to make a pit stop inside real quick? You got a few minutes.
Yeah. You guys talk amongst yourselves and enjoy the fire and take a look at the tools. I'm just gonna pop inside really quick and just have a chat with my roommate. And you assumed I'm a father. How did you know I was a father?
I just got a general sense that you're a daddy.
My name is Tuk Tuk. I like women.
Ryan. I like women too.
I'm not gonna bless him less.
Respect.
This desert heat. Jesus Christ.
Smash. You head inside your house, and you hear coming from upstairs. Very bare bones in the room. It is the absolute basics. You got your reclining chair, that is your bed.
Also my bed. Yeah.
Yep. And then you've got a really, really like tall, thick candle that's like sitting on a table in front of your rocking chair. Basically like your TV. It's just kind of what you do at night to wind down. Just light it and watch it flicker around for a little bit and then fall asleep, you know?
I didn't expect him to be this big of a bummer. Bumming myself out.
And you hear coming from upstairs
It's Josh.
and it's your son Juk-Tuk banging on a collection of medals that he has put together into forming like a shitty drum set.
Kids will call music these days, gee. So I make my way upstairs, and I just kind of like psych myself up a little bit before knocking on the door. Juk?
Chuck!
What?
It's your dad.
Okay.
I just wondered if maybe you would want to join us on a mission today. Take a break from your smacking things. And I don't know, just spend some time with your old man and some new friends I made in town today.
You see the door kind of crack open. There's a big, thick chain that he stole from your workshop, holding the door closed, but it like opens up just enough. And you see peeking around, a good 2.5 feet shorter than you, is your preteen son, 11 years old. And he's just looking up at you. He's got this frizzy, spiky bugbear hair, these ears that are like up, but they're still kind of like wilted over. They haven't quite gotten, like a German Shepherd, when they grow up, their ears stand up. He hasn't yet. And he kind of looks out the door, and you see he's got like all of his hair on the side of the little frizzy, just like braided straight back. And he's like, Dad, I'm working on music today.
It sounds really good. Your hair looks great too, by the way. I love what you did with your hair. The music sounds great, son. I love it. Would you like to maybe take a break, hour, 2 hour tops, and just join us for a journey? I don't know actually what we're doing, I'll be honest with you, but it'd be, just wondering if you maybe want to spend some time together today.
Go ahead and to have your son join what he sees as his lame ass dad, because he doesn't know who you really are.
That's honest.
You are dope as shit. He doesn't know. He's an 11-year-old, and you're his lame ass dad, and he wants to drum. Please go ahead and make a DC 20 persuasion check. Six. He goes,
I love you so much.
Dad, I don't know what you're doing, but the only way I'm gonna get out of this shit town is this music, all right? I'm gonna go be a Deadlands renowned bard. And I can't do that if you keep interrupting me. God, Mom never would have done this. And he closes the door.
And I just leave.
You head back downstairs.
My roommate's not coming with, guys. He's really busy working on his music. So it's just the 6 or 7 of us.
You guys head off. You go ahead and meet Truckett at the north gate. And he goes, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's everyone. Perfect. You free? Yeah, you go ahead and stand by me. You free? Lead the way. I'll just tell you right or left.
You just picked the worst people to lead the way. I have no fucking idea where we're going.
Yeah, I told you right or left.
Yeah.
Hey, just go ahead and start walking.
Can I make an inside check on this guy?
Yeah, go for it.
Real quick, before we start, I would just like to say, can we just clean up the language, please?
That's a 19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
He chose you 3 specifically because he's mad at you 3, and if something happens, he wants you in the front.
I just, I have my staff. I'm walking, and I wave at the guy guarding the gates. Say, "Sleep well, Grub."
Yeah, buddy. you guys see a kobold sitting at the front gate, and he's just got like his spear down because he's like half asleep. And as you guys come, he just kind of lifts it up, and he goes, and he looks and he sees Cuck and Truck, and he goes, "Oh, yep, I'm awake. Yeah, I'm standing guard.
As we walk past him, I put my hand on his shoulder and I go, "Free drinks at the bar, buddy.
You're paying
Government's paying.
right now?"
Finish your shift."
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to finish my shift. I got 6 hours.
Bar closes in 4.
You guys are all looking at your watches, but they aren't watches. They're just like sundials. It's one of Junk's things that he sells to people, but you have to like line it up with the sun.
I tap on mine. So.
Yeah, man. I keep telling you, tapping it's not gonna work. You're just looking in the wrong direction.
Well, why did I pay for it?
I'm just gonna walk.
I prefer an analog.
You guys head out. You walk for a few miles up.
I absolutely refuse to be in the front.
You absolutely refuse to be in the front?
100% I refuse to be in the front, yeah.
Absolutely. Truckett just doesn't walk.
Then I'm just walking by myself.
Junk's just gone. And he just stands there and goes,
I follow.
I'll lead the way, Daddy.
I follow Junk.
beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Cuck, you stay here.
I keep walking.
We're on our way. Cuck.
I'm not listening.
And he kind of looks at you. And I'd like Cuck to make a history check.
History check.
Ooh.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Woohoo, 19.
19. We flash back in time a little bit. Cuck, remembering a conversation between him and Truckett in the council. The other 4 members and you. Vana, Rudnick, Googie, and Truckett. The 5, and Junkyard Jippy.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course, not this.
I love when you just throw characters in right at the last moment.
Tony the Tiger's Lucky Charms, Leprechauns.
They're all on your fucking cheat sheets that I gave you. It's
Oh, Smokey the Bear's in this universe, too. I didn't realize that.
he's over in the Whispering Dude's house.
He's Bill Pork
You flash back to a thing of a bunch of people arguing with Truckett. Him basically withholding food from the town. And his condition was that your police force go and fix his fence. And you remember him saying, listen, right? I mean, I can't keep my own cattle safe if the town's not, I give an amazing discount to Grishnik, right? The price that I charge over at Whispering Dunes and everywhere else I send it, right? It's an absolute. It's not even close. I try to supply this town with fresh, ready food every single day. So if I can't keep that safe, I don't know what I'd do.
So I just glare at him and I turn the rest of the council and go, if we don't give him what he wants, he's gonna bottleneck us. Quick translation for you.
Well, anyone opposed to using government funds to go ahead and fix up them fences? All opposed, and he's... I love that you react.
We do have a lot of money as the government. You said it yourself,
Yeah, we
so
can pay for all-
spare no expense fixing that fence, is what I say.
And everybody raises their hands. Vana,
And then I'll reluctantly.
Vana would be the second to last because you're reluctant. You kind of raise your arms at the same time. You see that beautiful, very rare in this area, human woman with this long black hair cascading around her shoulders, purple robes, and these brilliant green eyes. Just kind of raises her hand and looks over at you, Cuck, and is just like, flash forward to the present moment. And Truckett goes, so I think that would be a good vanguard for going and taking care of this problem, don't you think?
Look, Truckett, if you don't start walking, we can't solve your problem. So I suggest you start walking.
Go and make a persuasion check.
Should I do, they're the same thing. Should I do a persuasion or should I do intimidation?
Up to you.
Can I give him the help action?
Yeah,
Are you
absolutely.
gonna stand by me?
Yeah, and I'm also
100%.
scary as shit.
Okay, we'll do intimidation.
Intimidation with advantage.
With advantage. Ooh, shit. 21.
Ooh.
Gotta do it again.
Yeah, see if you...
21 again.
You see he goes... All right, well, we don't have time to be here all day. Let's get going. And he starts walking forward.
Follow me, Daddy. I know the way.
I very quickly shake Ravenna's hand.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
What's his deal?
Wasn't hugged enough as a child.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, it gets all of us.
Yeah.
You guys walk for quite a while, about 45 or so minutes, headed about 5 miles north of the town.
Just tell me when to stop, Daddy.
I like to think we're all watching his ass go.
Roll a performance check.
Drunk has slowed down too, just to be honest.
It's an 11.
11? I mean,
It was, yeah.
that's total. Beautiful. I mean, it's not thangin'. The thing ain't thangin'. But it's
Speak for yourself.
like, it's just the silhouette.
11 is good enough for me.
You see him as he is.
That's above a 10.
You just hear Drunk go, damn, I gotta get some leather pants.
You guys.
Can that become a thing, please?
We're wearing John gets a
The horniest season we've ever done. Probably 2 seasons.
We were kids. We get to be grown ups.
The first season was still kind of horny.
Respectfully. You guys reach the sort of edge of the dino farm. You look out over the field. Lot of dirt, patches of bushes, some grass. There is a lot of water for the town because this is north, therefore upstream of Gruzhnik. He's got kind of first rights to the water. So the irrigation, there is grass there, which is a very rare sight in the Deadlands. The heat alone evaporates an incredible amount of water when he's just spreading it over fields. But you see about, God, I don't know, 200 to 300 ankylosaurs wandering around in this pasture. He goes, right, so we just got to go straight down that fence, near the wellspring, about that way. Not much more. You guys go for it.
I just bend down, I start filling up my canteen with this clean-ass water. I go, oh man, great herd, Truckee. They look just like you.
Junk's leading the way.
I go to Cucker and I go, what the fuck are those?
Talk about the dinosaurs.
Is it, those are dinosaurs?
That's where we get all of our food from.
You just eat dinosaurs?
Sure do. What else are you gonna eat out here? Sand?
I guess. I'm okay. I've never seen those before.
Tuck, you eat sand before?
I just said when I've gotten desperate, yeah, you just mix it with a little bit of water, some basil leaves. It's really not that bad.
Honestly, I can get behind this guy. A little bit of basil in your sand? That's like bon appetit, man.
I ain't eating dinner at your guys' house.
I would love if you did, though. It'd be a great honor if you came over to my house and just spent some time sharing a meal. My door's always open, even though I don't have a door. It's just a hole in the wall. I'd still enjoy if you came through.
I put my hand on his shoulder and I just go.
Thanks. I needed that.
You guys walk. And he, Truckett calls after you, goes, oh, by the way, you find any trikes, let me know, all right? They're really good at plowing fields and stuff.
Find any what?
Trikes.
Yeah, no, I want you to say it again, how you would say it.
Trikes.
Oh.
But
Okay.
don't instigate him more than he's already instigated.
I genuinely don't know what he's saying.
None of us do. You just let him yell.
No,
It would be the colloquial term for triceratops.
It's a colloquial term for triceratops.
What is a triceratops?
It's a type of dinosaur, mama.
Shit. Okay.
You see Ophelia kind of slinks back out of your shirt, kind of pops her head out, and is just kind of like looking around, watching and tasting the air a lot. You guys continue to walk, and all of a sudden start hearing some noise.
Oh, fuck this guy.
You hear deep, low, shaking the ground roar.
Knew he brought us for a reason.
That doesn't sound good.
I knew I shouldn't have eaten all that sand.
As you guys continue forward, you crest over a bit of hill, and looking down, near the wellspring, are a bunch of dinosaurs. 4 raptors, 1 triceratops, and 1 big, red, angry-looking T-Rex.
Best season ever.
As you guys come over the hill, you see what's going on. You see the raptors beginning to flank the triceratops. It's backed up against the cliff face that's near the edge of the wellspring. You see the trike as the T-Rex snaps at it, lifts its head, stabs the T-Rex in the chest, in the stomach, ripping it open, doing a bunch of damage to it. The T-Rex then bites down on the back of its neck. They are locked in pitched combat, but they are very much in pitched combat. This is not an easy fight. And then you see the raptors jump on the sides of the triceratops and start clawing and thrashing its hindquarters, weakening its legs, doing as much as they can to take this thing down. What do you guys do?
I turn.
Can I make it a inside?
Very quickly, because this is going to end quick.
Inside check on, like, if this is normal? Like, if they're just eating this animal?
Yeah, go for it. Well, you do already know that it's weird that the raptors and the T-Rex are together.
Right.
That they're hanging out.
Yep.
Would
raptors
they even-
are pack animals. T-Rex, very solitary. Usually would just eat them raptors.
Would they even be in this region?
Rare.
Yeah.
Turn to
That's an
Tuck.
11 for me.
Insight check or animal handling.
Over here. I'm Tuck Tuck.
Insight would give you like maybe what those animals look like they're feeling versus how normal this is.
I mean, oh, well then, I'd rather do yeah, animal handling 11.
Animal handling 11. Yeah, it's weird.
No.
That's fucking weird.
Can I roll for?
Yep. Also, you can roll for that. Everybody, go ahead and roll perception checks.
What have I gotten myself into, Daddy?
Not much.
Yeah, man, my bad.
Oh, damn.
You look like you get yourself into a lot of different things.
That's a whopping 5.
17.
17's great.
17.
17 again.
22.
The 3 of you also see on the raptors and the T-Rex yellow mucus coming out of their eyes and mouth.
These things are infected.
They look a little sick, Daddy.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I say we just go back to town and forget we ever saw anything.
No, we gotta deal with this.
What does he want us to do? Kill them? Stop them?
Well,
It's our food supply.
Aren't they his problem?
What should we do, Plant Lady?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this in an
You guys
animal.
see the Triceratops bellowing in pain.
Well, if it's Tricket's problem, it's all of our problem. I'm not gonna stand around here and wait. I think we all are in agreement that there's only one thing to be done, so I'm gonna start making my way towards there with my.
Are we gonna fight those?
Oh
that-
yeah, and we're gonna kill it.
all right, everybody.
Okay.
Let's get this over with. I want to truck it off my back as soon as possible. We
Fantastic.
start going down the.
You guys start heading down. You guys hear roaring. The air fills with screams and bellows. The scent of blood washes over you, as well as this sickening, diseased smell. Everybody, please roll initiative. And that is where we're going to end episode 1 of Scorched Earth. Thank you all so much for joining me. As always, adventure responsibly.
100 years in the land, and this is my first day back. Got myself into a dinosaur fight.